And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
Coolest night, 9 days tonight with some patchy fog around. A lot of that patchy fog due to it just becoming calm. The ground being so warm from all the heat, and that's kind of putting cool, moist air on top of it. So it creates some of that what we call radiation fog. And a lot of the area got at least some rain last night. I just talked to Candy Teal. She had 7/10 here at Chalmers. The highest total, Mike, 2 inches up here at DeMond. The Purdue Airport had 3,800ths last night. 60 to 64 should do it for lows tonight. We're down to 62 at Attica and Williamsport, 61 at Flora and Delphi, 60 degrees at Logansport. And after we burn that fog off tomorrow, the humidity held in check, still very warm, but boy, does that humidity surge on Tuesday, and it gets hot, and that precedes severe weather risk. We've got marginal to slight risk for severe on Tuesday. Again, the slide is generally Highway 18 and northward. It's marginal elsewhere. The main threat would be some damaging straight line winds. Now, there is some question about how this will all unfold. And what I mean by that is, you know, the thought process here is that we'll probably get several complexes of storms that come in from the northwest. Now, most of these are going to stay north of our area initially, but eventually we're going to get either one or two of these, but the timing is a little blurry right now. There's the storm system spinning here, but the thing is, the big heat dome, which has split into two, will become one once again. So by Tuesday, here's the big hot upper ridge coming right back at us. We're well into the 90s. That storm system rides southeastward. So right on the edge of that heat dome, we're going to see complexes of severe storms. Again, Monday and through a lot of Tuesday, they're north of us, but eventually we're going to get one or two of these in through the area, and that's why we've got the marginal to slight risk. We call these ridge riders. They ride up and around the ridge, and then eventually we're going to take the heat dome and squeeze it back, and it gets a little cooler later on in the week. So tomorrow's an 88. The humidity is still pretty low. Northwest breeze, lots of sun though. 85 to 90 for highs after some of that patchy fog in the morning. There you see the highs for the afternoon. And then Tuesday, here's the heat. We're low to mid 90s. It's humid, it's windy. Some data is trying to bring one of those ridge riders in here late morning to midday, whereas other data is kind of waiting until evening to bring the storms in. Right now, and this could change, I'm continuing to lean a little bit more towards the evening and into Tuesday night and very early Wednesday morning for the main period of some storm risk. But hopefully those storms, we don't want the severe weather, but we want the rainfall. They can bring us some nice soaking rainfall for at least some of the area. There are the highs you see right there at 91 to 96, but the heat index near 100 to about 108. There is Futurecast again. The only issue tonight, again, like I said, some of that patchy fog. There's all your sunshine tomorrow. And then we get into Tuesday. Again, this particular model is kind of clear in terms of storms in the morning and midday, and tries to bring a cluster of storms into our northern counties during the evening. We'll keep an eye on it. Just be aware of that risk for some severe, and then it gets a little cooler after that before we heat it briefly again by Saturday. So 94 Tuesday, hot, humid, 85 Wednesday, a little cooler, a couple nights in the 50s, a little cooler, a little less humid, 88 Friday. Heat tries to come back Saturday with a few storms in the morning, then it cools back down again, and then get ready for some intense heat, some of the hottest of the summer so far, once we get towards like July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then right through the 10th.